finally got off my butt and edited some more video from a recent trip that we took in Tennessee. Hey everybody, Tim here from RV Adventures with Tim and Mike. So we recently took a trip to Tennessee. This was back in Memorial Day, and we went to a private campground called Whispering Oaks. It's in Hampshire, Tennessee, and it's just southwest of Nashville. So as you can see from the map here, it's about a 4-hour drive from our home. And again, we decided not to take the interstate route, even though it's the fastest route. It's actually not the shortest. We took this middle route through Decatur and Gadsden, Decatur, and then got on 65 for a short distance, and then got on some county roads to get to the campground. We like traveling these country roads and U.S. highways better than the interstate, as I've mentioned in previous videos. So it took us about 4 hours to get there. Now all the roads are easily passable. As you can see, this is a major highway. I think this is 431 or 231, I don't remember, but it's a 4-lane highway. After you get off this 4-lane, you get onto some county roads, which are pretty easily passable too. They're 2-lane. You know, there's potholes in them and so forth, but it's not real bad. So the road after the 4-lane is pretty good. And then you turn onto a dirt road, which is in pretty decent shape also. It's not as bad as some of the dirt roads I've been to at other campgrounds, so it's easily accessible. You'll turn off the gravel or dirt road onto the entrance to Whispering Oaks Campground, this is the view of the entrance. Then you'll pass that gate and you'll come up on an area that looks like this. You want to keep to the left, but check in to the right. This is the building where you check in. This is the main office here. After checking in, we went on to our Site 17 and started setting up for the next 4 or 5 days. Site 17 is a back-end site, and our 26-foot trailer just did fit in the 30-foot site. It had 30 and 50 amp power along with water. However, it did not have sewer, but the dump station was just a short distance away, and we carried one of those totes even though we didn't need it. The site was not the perfectly level. We had to jack the tongue up a bit in the front, but from side to side it was pretty good. Overall, we were very happy with the site. It's really well shaded, nice during the day even though the sun's out, and it's pretty centrally located to all the activities at the campground. This is a picture of a map of the campground, and I want to highlight some areas on the map and then show you some real life pictures of those areas to kind of give you an idea of what the campground looks like before we get into any video. This is the entrance area with the gate and the office that I showed you earlier. Along this row are cabins and cottages that are available, and here are the pics of those. This area in the back are the RV sites, and where the tip of the arrow is the site that we had, and these are the pictures of the other 3 loops. Here's the main trail entrance, and the campground has miles and miles of just beautiful trails that we'll show a video of later. We didn't get to explore all the trails this trip, but when we go back in the fall, we want to finish up the ones that we didn't see. This area here offers a unique tent camping experience on platforms. Here we have more cabins nestled in the woods for rent. The campground has 2 very nice, well-kept restroom shower house facilities. Both offer multiple stalls and vanities, and the showers are gang style. And I'd like to compliment the staff of Whispering Oaks for the cleanliness of the facilities. One of the restrooms offers a sauna steam room as well as outside showers. In the center of the campground is the event hall where shows and entertainment events are put on. Next to the event hall is the dining and kitchen facility, which served up some really nice meals during our stay there. Next up is the hot tub and pool area. Now, while we were there, the hot tub was open, but the pool was closed because they were waiting on a liner to be installed. but the temperatures were unusually cool during our stay. It was in the 40s, so we wouldn't have been able to swim anyway. Here's where the gaming area is located. They have a volleyball court, a cornhole, and a giant Jenga game. And here, centrally located in the campground, is the fire pit area where we would gather and consume adult beverages before heading to the woodshed.
By sheer coincidence,
Mike's uncle only lives about 30 minutes from the campground, so while we were in the area, we took the opportunity to visit him at his homestead where he has some horses and some goats and some dogs. And as you can see here, it was cold that day, and while we were there we got to see some wild turkeys come up on the road, so we watched them for a while. We had a good visit with Mike's uncle and aunt.
the following day.
So we're gonna take a hike on the trails. This is our first day to walk the trails at Whispering Oaks. It had warmed up a good bit this day. It was probably in the 80s. It was a nice day to take a walk. So we took the dogs, Scooter and Maggie, out, and this entry here into the woods, the trail entrance, was kind of steep, and Scooter is kind of hesitant about going down it. He's getting cataracts. He doesn't see real well, and he's 10 years old, so he's getting a little old. So he was a little hesitant about going down this hill. Once you get down to the bottom of the hill, the trail follows a creek, and it actually crisscrosses the creek several times, and at one point even the trail is the creek, so you have to walk in the creek. So it was quite refreshing, very nice trail. You're gonna get your shoes wet. you see it? Got a little wetter than you wanted to, didn't you? So this is one of the many waterfalls here at Whispering Oaks Campground. It's pretty scenic. Waterfalls weren't quite as impressive as what I thought, but it's a pretty nice trail. all the way across there.
The next day.
So here we are on another nature trail at Whispering Oaks.
Or the same one that we was on yesterday.
No, we're going to take a branch off of it.
Why don't you take a branch off of these?
Scooter's being curious. Maggie's ready to go. Well, I don't know if we want to walk in all that tall grass. Oh, there's the horses. Somebody wore out. And I'm not talking about Scooter. So we had a great experience at Whispering Oaks for our first trip, and we enjoyed it so much we're going back this fall. Thank you for watching our review of Whispering Oaks Campground. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, hit the like button and the subscribe button so that you know when we post more videos in the future. Until the next time, happy camping.